We doing good.
Hey!
Ohio gozaimasu.
Welcome to Gengro Girls with Penises.
Ugh!
And that
Oh, that's a
fucker's
bad one.
that was a quick one. That came up off the top of my head. Boots for life.
No, you were thinking about that for a while, you dirty dog.
I didn't. It's like GG Gengro Girls WP with penises. Crudge, I'm wrong with that now. And I'm regretting nothing. I regret absolutely fucking nothing.
Never should.
Never
Never
should.
should.
Oh, your camera's doing that thing again.
What? Oh yeah, I turned on my script, so I'll turn it back to.
Oh no. The camera's doing a thing where it like freezes every now and then, like cuts.
Oh god, I hope that doesn't happen throughout the stream.
That's alright. It's alright. So, your week. Tell me about it, boy. Tell me.
Okay. Been playing a bunch of Hearts of Iron. I fucking took over Poland, and I was like, yeet.
Ohio
Then I tried to
gozaimasu.
take over France, and I was like, "Oh shit, the Maginot Line." Didn't learn my history, so I thought, what did Hitler do in real history? Well, he skirted around Belgium and shit, where they didn't build the Maginot Line, and took France like that. So, but the game mechanics are like, no, you got to wait a billion years to declare war on someone. So it's not like I could roll through Belgium. So, in truth, I should have attacked Belgium, and then France would have come to their aid, and then that really would have been the end to France. But oh well. Ye-
See, I want to play this game because it's like alt history. That is my jam. That is my cup of tea. That is.
the old history stuff is really good, especially with the DLC Waking the Tiger, where you can make all sorts of like brand new, well, new old empires and bring them back to life, like Austria-Hungary, or I think Prussia. You can make the Prussian Empire
Oh,
come back.
I love Prussians. So
So
like, it is a question for you. Like, I'm just gonna swap over to the old screen capture screen. There we go. Oh shit, still got Amy on. Fuck's sake. Why does everything fall apart? Ah, I can't remember the keybind to get rid of it.
there you go, guess three, right?
Yeah, guess three. Guess three. Uh,
It's
fuck's sake.
fine. She's with us in spirit.
She's with us in spirit. For some reason, a fucking picture's stuck there, and I don't know why.
Just get rid of the picture as well. Then
Yeah,
don't try and fix it on the stream. Just
I just
mute
can't
it
get rid of it. It's just stuck there. Why?
because you. I don't know. There. It's still on. The first one at the top. No. This is at the top.
At top, at top.
At the top of guest one.
There.
Yeah. Yeet.
Ah, why are you being a dick?
Ah. So what were you about to ask?
Um, well, yes, right. So, as you can see on my screen, there are multiple versions of Hearts of Iron. Now,
Mhm.
which one of these wonderful bundles are currently on sale? Because thank God for Cyber Monday.
Let me take a closer look myself.
Yeah. Also,
But honestly,
feel free to put
hmm,
your script back up because you look like really dark.
there we go.
That was no racist slur, or
Yeah, it
was it?
was Bre
Bruh, bruh,
Brezhnev.
bruh.
Um, so Hearts of Iron. Let me bring it back up. Store page. Um, right. So the mobilization pack is what you should get because the DLC don't add a lot except for Waking the Tiger, in my opinion, but they do add some pretty core mechanics. So, oh, yeah, it doesn't come with the other one. It comes with Together for Victory, which is pretty important because it adds a lot to the puppeting system. But what is this? Death or Dishonor? Oh, it does add the other one. I thought that was the Sabaton DLC, where the music from Sabaton's in the game. But No, they just add more focus trees to smaller countries like Romania, Yugoslavia, stuff like that.
So mobilization pack, which is
The
20
second one,
pounds.
£20, yeah. That's a pretty good deal, I
You
should
get,
say.
you get 2 of the DLCs, but you don't get all of them.
It's 2 out of 3 of the major DLCs. The other, there's like 2 other DLCs so far that are not major, and those are just the Sabaton music. I think. Then I think there's also free DLC that's unit packs, as in like just different graphics for the different units in the game. They don't affect gameplay at all.
See, we all know why we were buying this game. Boom.
Well,
Sabaton.
yee. I acquired a different Paradox game, E4, via extra legal means, and the Sabaton music's really good in that. So I should assume that's really good in this, but I don't own the Sabaton DLC.
Ah, she.
Uh, I own Death or Dishonor Together for Victory. I don't own Man the Guns because it's not out yet. I don't know why I brought that up. Uh, but yeah, no, it's just Waking the Tiger I don't own because it's like £10 at the moment.
Ah. So,
Mhm.
what have I been doing this week? Well,
Hmm.
I've
Tell
had a
me, my boy.
very paradox themed week as well.
Oh, what'd you do? Go on. What'd you play?
Well,
Which one?
I've been playing a bit of the old City Skylines.
That's not a Paradox game, is it?
In it?
Is it?
Oh, it was.
I thought. Wait, hold on.
Let me just check this. Let me just check. Let me just check.
I'm checking it as well.
Yep.
I'd be very
Publisher
surprised.
Paradox Interactive.
Nah, it's published, not developed.
Ah, I
Okay.
see. Okay, fair enough.
No,
Fair
the reason why it's so important that it's developed by them is because they make the game for themselves. You know, like you look at their dev diaries or whatever, and it's just like, oh, we thought it fun that this country gets +20 to this stat, so like we thought that was more interesting, and we played that for like 20 hours. Like fucking, that's all the dev diary is. I'm assuming. So yeah, but no, tell me about City Skyline.
Right, well,
Like I love that game. It's very fun.
again, I've just been playing around with it. Got some kind of new content, I think.
Oh yeah, you
Yeah,
bought some DLC.
yeah. Let's see. So I got the natural disasters, which I thought that'd be fun.
Hmm.
I just realised I hated myself
Why?
because natural disasters.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah, yeah.
oh.
I was playing through and it's fucking dickweed earthquake fucking tore through my pissing city. And because I've only got like I've got 2 motorways going to a massive fucking roundabout, which is then where the city splits off.
So you lost all your resources from other cities then? Like you
No
lost
one
all
could
the
get
people
in or
coming in for
out.
housing. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
That's fucked.
I did have another entrance near the beginning of the motorway, but then I realised everyone was using that entrance and not the roundabout, which was designed specifically to regulate the traffic.
Ah,
Yeah,
yeah, that's fucked.
yeah. But I've been taking it very seriously. I've been starting with small cul-de-sacs, building up, and guess what?
Destroyed. Or
No
what?
matter what I do, I'm always in debt.
Well,
It got
you'll
to the point,
eventually get over the hump, but like you'll realize how it all works.
where I was taxing everyone through the fucking teeth trying to make money.
No, you see, that's the libertarian way. You put less taxes on, more people come in, you start making more money.
I
That's
did,
what will
I
happen.
did think that, but then you got to like lower the taxes the right amount.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Gotta find the right balance. No, you can't tax people to high hell and expect that to work.
no, because they fucked off.
Labor. So, so,
So
so.
anyway, other DLCs I've been playing with.
Mhm.
The Industries DLC. Not,
Oh, how is that? I don't know that.
not. I don't get how it works. Like, there's always there's already an industry zoning thing, but
Yeah.
instead of expanding on that, they instead decided to make a more in-depth version, which doesn't work with the pre-existing zoning methods.
Right.
It's really fucking weird. So I have
That's-
industry zoning, which is over standard zoning, which I've defined as industry. But once I kind of figured out that if I want an oil farm, I have to, you know, put a industry zone down and then put an oil farm in that zone. It got going to an extent. As I had no resources coming in and out, doing so crippled me financially.
Right.
So I wasn't actually making money from that, but I got to play with it. Mass transit. That was
I want that one.
I
That
put
one looks real good.
I put blimps down. The blimps didn't work.
Oh.
I don't know why. I'm still figuring that out. Uh,
Did they not go from place to place, or what's going on?
you gotta put routes down and shit, but I'm still figuring out how that works. The thing, right. Just to put it into simple terms, I got too much in one go, so I'm yet to learn how any of it fucking works.
Yeah, true. You're just dotting around over here and dotting around over there. Yeah.
It's like, also Discord needs to stop going boop. That is actually pissing me off.
It's going boop.
It keeps going boop, and I think it's going through the Chrome version. Yep. So yeah. So I've got I got what was it? The concerts pack. I got some creator bundles. Um, the carols, candles, and candy. I don't remember getting that. The only one I refuse to get is the winter one.
Oh, I like it.
Well,
It's really good.
the problem I have with it is there's no point in having it if you're gonna play on a standard map.
Oh, you don't like winter maps?
Well, no, I've got nothing against winter maps. It's more the fact of I'm more likely to play a standard map. More likely to play a
Yeah.
standard map. I'm not gonna get my money's worth. If weather changed, then I'll be up for it.
That would be really cool
It would be cool, but they are yet.
because one of the biggest mechanics with the winter DLC is adding heating to every single house.
Yeah,
And it doesn't work on any other map than a winter map because there's no point, you know. So
and am I correct in thinking that negates most of the DLC?
no, it does add some other stuff in.
Yeah, well,
I'd be
like,
fucked if I know exactly what it was because I always had the winter map. But it, the biggest thing is trying to sort out heating and like hot water for everybody, um, and cleaning the roads and I think it
I,
adds new buildings.
you know what,
But yeah,
you know what I didn't get, and I kind of regret not getting.
well,
The Green Cities pack, because in my
well
pre-existing map, I have a literal creek filled with shit, and I've called this creek
the
filled with
shits.
shit.
Oh, never mind.
I've called it Shit Creek.
Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah,
Yeah. Now, small
perfect.
problem with that. I want to
Well,
clean up Shit Creek now that I'm actually, cleaning the water I'm shitting out. And I think that's only in the Green Cities DLC.
you can get mods.
Yeah, but I'm trying not to use mods where I can. The
You
only
can.
mods I have are the ones that I feel should be in the game generally. Like game time. Actually, that one don't work as well, so I might remove that one. Uh, Further zoom out, first person camera, and one.
Um, by that I mean you could get building add-ons, user created ones. Like
Uh,
you know, it's just high tech pump. It costs a lot more, but it doesn't let out shit. You know,
oh no,
it cleans the water first.
yeah. See, I've got pumps that clean the water as it shits it out. The problem
Mhm.
is I need to clean the water that's already there because I shit so much out prior.
No, you just need to wait for a long time.
Yeah, I know there is
Eventually, the old water will flow away.
it will, but I do know that there is a way of actually cleaning the water, and I believe that is a item that is only in the Green Cities DLC.
Ah, okay.
It's like a buoyancy thing. It
1
sits
second.
on the water.
Yes.
Bits. You froze for a bit, so it just cut to you going. That was brilliant.
That's cool and not cool at the same time. I don't want freezing all day, you know.
But yeah, another DLC I got for it. This
Mhm.
was a while ago actually. I've had it for a while. Is the Synthetic Dawn radio.
Oh,
Yeah.
how's that work?
It's just
Is-
they started adding radio stations into the game, so you got stuff to listen to.
Oh, that's what that is.
Yeah.
Because the radio option is in my game, but nothing happens.
Yeah.
So, uh,
That's because you get radio stations in the game, yeah.
okay. So if I get like Rock City, all that jazz, or what synthetic relaxation station, stuff
Yep,
like that.
yep.
Okay,
Get them, you'll get radio stations and shit. Yeah, just I
it's a
think
good game.
it is. I've picked up a lot of the main DLCs. The problem is I picked them all up at the same fucking time.
You'll eventually get used to it if you stick at it.
Yeah. Also, the DLC called Park Life Plus, and I don't know what that adds to the game.
Parks,
No,
I should think.
there's Park Life and then there's Park Life Plus.
Oh,
I'm gonna Google that.
more parks.
Um, it adds the song Park Life by Blur.
I don't know that song. I don't know anything about blah.
Park Life,
I don't
all
know
the
nothing about
people,
nothing.
so
So
many
many
people,
people.
they all go hand in hand through there. A park life, dun, dun, dun. Our awful rating's gonna get shut down. Doom, 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 doom. Article 13.
Wait, hey, no politic. Don't say nothing. You'll
The
get me
hablo de
going.
politique. Yeah, Park Life Plus adds a radio station.
Okay.
So yeah, if I want a radio station with it,
This is Park Radio. We talk about parks. Jimmy, I'm in the park today. How are you doing?
what you doing, Jimmy?
I'm in the park, Jimmy.
We we're checking Park.
Yeah. Hey,
Yeah, Park.
Jimmy. Isn't it weird that your name's Jimmy as well as my name's Jimmy?
Yeah, we're both Jimmy.
Jimmy.
I think we should move on, shouldn't we?
Yeah, I think so as
Yep.
well. This is the
Oh,
delirium class where we don't know what the fuck we're doing anymore. What the fuck?
that wasn't Game Awards. What the fuck you on about? I didn't accidentally. Today's topic with Andy.
Hey, so I wanted to talk about today the divide between the consumer wants and artistic integrity in the game industry. You know, a little bit of background. People have been arguing a little bit, whether they know it or not, about this very subject all the time. So I just wanted to talk about a few of the arguments for and against, my position.
Yeah.
Um, so people have been talking about whether a company should cater to the demands of the fans or whether a company should make a game however they like out of a sense of artistic integrity. And a bit of a problem is that people flip on their side depending on what it is. So if for example a company censors their game because, let's say, they sexualize female characters in a video game, yeah,
They take
and
away
then
my
they censor,
boobs.
and then they take away the boobies, yeah. Some people will be against that, saying it's against the artistic integrity of the video game, whereas that others will be for that, saying that it demeans women's less. somehow. And when it comes to different situations, say with Diablo Immortal, um, some people were like, "This is not what we want. Change it." Whereas other people were like, "Let Blizzard release whatever they want to release. You're being spoiled and entitled." And these are essentially the same kind of positions, just on different kind of sides.
So
Sorry, just on the same, just being held by the same, what you would consider sides, I
so
guess.
sort of like one instance is devs versus the publisher, and the other one's devs versus the consumer kind of thing.
Mm, not really devs versus the publisher in the first case. It would still also be devs versus the consumer. Like there were situations where, I think it was a Final Fantasy game where the creator was just like, "I'm taking this character out of the game because I don't like Westerners complaining about boobs," and everybody flipped their shit on both sides. But a lot of people were saying, yes, we shouldn't have the booby ladies in the West, you know? And people are like, "See, you're censoring video games by complaining so much." Whereas with Diablo Immortal, you could argue that they are repressing the company's right to develop whatever the hell they want simply because you don't want a mobile game to exist of Diablo. And I know that's not everybody's argument, but I'm sure it's some people's argument. So why do these people flip? Fuck knows. Who knows? What's my position on the whole thing? The creator should be about what they're about. Let me explain what I mean by that, okay? If, for example, Treyarch is making a Call of Duty game, that game is primarily to cater to the fans. Therefore, I find it egregious if they were to censor their game for not the fans, let's say the media
Yeah,
or some external group then who would actually be buying the game. And if it was an indie developer or something, and they don't like to put the booby ladies in their games, or maybe they just thought it best to take the booby ladies out of their game, that's completely up to them because it's their personal creative vision. Sometimes they're not in it to attract as many people as possible. Sometimes they're in it just to do what's right for them.
yeah, yeah.
Um, so what I'm not being wishy-washy if anybody were to think that. The main thing I'm saying is if a game is for the fans, do what the fans want. Whereas if the game is for yourself and you just so happen to be releasing it a la art, then maybe you should not listen to external influences. That's where I'd get mad in those situations.
Yeah.
So there you go. That's the divide between consumer wants and artistic integrity.
I couldn't really disagree with you really. I don't know. It's a tough one because like you look at some publishers and you're like, someone needs to put them on a fucking leash. You look at other publishers and they censor themselves and it's like, why?
Yeah,
And I again, it's one of those things where there's no definitive answer. It's always very
wibbly wobbly, timey wimey sort of deal. Yeah,
yeah, yeah. Don't blink and shit. Um, like they need to. It's circumstantial. I'm not taking my ass off you, doll face.
you blinked.
Um, yeah. So the problem it's circumstantial, basically. Like
Yeah,
microtransactions. Like, should we just be like, oh yeah, uh, stick them in there because it's artistically what we want. But it's like, no, it fucking isn't. Stop being a cunt about it. You know, you're greedy. Fucking.
yeah,
Um, and then sometimes it's like you get people like they put distasteful things in the games. I can't think of an example at the moment. Like really distasteful shit, and it's you sit there and like, you didn't need that in the game. To be quite frank, you just wanted to be distasteful. Like, um, a sex
No,
scene in
I
a movie
don't
that,
support a creator's right to make distasteful stuff, even if I personally find it distasteful. I'm just asking who are they making it for?
yeah.
You know, are they being distasteful to appease a certain critical group of people, or are they being distasteful to appease their fans, or are they being distasteful for their own sake, for an
I, th-
artistic sake? Um, that's what you got to consider in this sort of
I
thing.
think it just mainly upsets me when they're doing it to please a small group of people. So your feminists, your radicals, your publishers. Do what the main audience wants. Like,
Hmm.
oh, let's shit, what was it? In China, you can't have skeletons in games.
That's a whole nother can of worms because I think the majority of the Chinese population doesn't give a shit. It's just the Chinese Communist Party.
Yeah. Actually, no one challenges it. That's the thing. There's no one specifically
No
saying you
one
can't have.
challenges the Chinese Communist Party without getting thrown in a van.
Well,
So,
no one's like sat there and went, "Well, we want to put skeletons in our game." Everyone's just kind of gone, "Well, we're not going to fuck with them, so we'll just kind of It's basically like what happened with
I'm telling you,
uh,
China's basically a large North Korea. No one will, no one will go against it. Okay,
shit,
no
Andy. Who's
one's
that
going
behind
to.
you? Chinese
End of
ninjas.
stream.
Um,
Chinese ninjas.
did you sit there and say counter stream?
I said end of stream because I was gonna be dead because I got assassinated.
um, but no, like I honestly thought you were about to say counter
Dun, dun, dun,
stream.
dun, 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 dun. Imagine if we got counter streamed. What would that be like?
Is that what they're gonna call people who get fucking swatted?
Counter stream? No, unless you're watching, like the body cam footage of the swatting happening live. That'd be a counter stream.
But no, yeah. Like Germany, right? Nobody, nobody in the games industry dares puts a swastika in their game. They
Ah, that's not totally true.
in
But go on,
Germany
I'll correct
specifically.
you in a second. Yeah, it's illegal in Germany
Well,
to show any Nazi or hateful imagery.
unless it's artistic, and video games weren't seen as
Even
artistic
yeah,
because it's really surreal. Like the Indiana Jones movie has swastikas in it, but the Indiana Jones game does not.
it's so weird.
It is really weird, especially seeing them side by side. It's like they're the same thing. But there was that whole fuss about Wolfenstein New Colossus, I think it
I
was.
don't know. I haven't been following the Wolfenstein series so closely, but it sounds right.
Yeah,
It sounds,
they had Hitler show up, but they shaved his iconic mustache.
mm,
In the German release specific version, and then everyone was all up in arms about it. And the German government was like, "We didn't really say you had to do that."
but it's the proactive thing that a company would do so that they don't get in a legal battle
Exactly,
or
because
get a cease and desist.
nobody wants to bring their lawyers against a fucking country.
Some people do, if the country's fair.
Now that just sounds like an America get rich quick thing.
Yeah, people sue the government all the time in America.
America, fuck yeah,
Fuck yeah!
going to sue the motherfucking government. America, fuck
Fuck
yeah,
yeah.
gonna get to have my child go through college.
Dick Cheney made money off the Iraq War.
So let's move on.
Fucking, have you seen that? I think it was a Vine where it's just a normal Vine and then everything stops and it's like Dick Cheney made money off the Iraq War.
Is that a Vine or a TikTok?
No, it's a Vine. It's definitely a Vine.
Oh, okay, because Vine's been dead for a long time. I thought it
I
was a
just thought
TikTok.
I'd explain myself before, like,
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Yeah.
Right, and moving on. Games we're excited for. Any games you're excited for, my man?
I'm excited for the brand new Todd Howard game, Starfield. We know nothing about it, but it's gonna come out on the Creation Engine.
Oh,
And that's beautiful, I think. You know, I think that's absolutely beautiful.
what is the
Um,
creation engine? Is that the same one they use on Elder Scrolls? What is the engine?
it's okay. Little bit of a history because it's gonna go into one of my news topics a bit later.
Okay, I'm just gonna quickly
So
Google it just
the
so I can get a
original
quick
the
answer.
original engine is the Gamebryo engine, and that shit's made for MMOs, yeah. And the Gamebryo engine is as old as like Morrowind. Morrowind was one of the first games, and then
Oh,
Bethesda kept on adding to it and like upgrading it until it was the Creation Engine. I think by the time Skyrim came out, either Skyrim
yeah.
or Oblivion.
Skyrim was creation engine. Just googling now.
Mm.
Oblivion. That's Oblivion
So
was Gamebryo.
Um, it still has a bunch of problems with it that nobody foresaw that you can't really fix without changing the whole engine. For
Like the
example,
engine itself.
it is built using event driven programming. For those who don't know what that is, it means that when an event happens, a function is called, kind of thing. That's the
Nothing is
basic.
organic. Everything's scripted.
Uh, well, the main problem with it is how physics in event driven programming in this case was done, and they can't change it, otherwise they'd be fundamentally changing the whole engine, which would mean everything else would break. So uh yeah, physics happens based on every single tick. That's the event. Every single frame that happens, it'll check physics, yeah.
Yeah.
Which is why if you are at high frame rates in the creation, I forgot what is it actually called, the creation engine.
Yeah, creation engine, yeah.
Yeah. uh if you're at more than 60 frames per second, that's basically like saying more physics to the engine, you know. And that's why you get all those weird and wacky glitches where people fly off into space and shit, you
But
know.
saying that, like, Skyrim didn't have that problem.
Yes, it does.
It's now you can have quite high frame rates and still not have fucked up physics.
Oh yeah, no, they patched it for Skyrim, but it had it at the very beginning.
Ah,
And
okay.
the reason why you see that glitch in every single Elder Scrolls and Fallout game, every single time it comes out before they patch it, is because of the engine. It's inherently bugged because no one expected to go over 60, you know.
Yeah. Um. So yeah. What was it? What's that game called? Star something.
Starfield. Yeah, let's go search it out because I only just brought it up to talk about the creation engine.
For fuck's
But
sake. But yeah.
it's Todd Howard's sci-fi game. No one knows shit all about it. It's set in space. Bethesda.
It's what was that? It's Skyrim in space, you say?
Most likely.
Got let's.
Okay, I'm on a PC Gamer article. Everything we know about Bethesda's new RPG.
I'm gonna get the trailer up and serve it. Have it serve as background video.
Um, okay,
There we go. Yeah, it's playing.
I didn't know they released anything for this.
What are you on about?
I'm watching the video. I
Oh,
thought we were. Is there no sound for it? Is it just going to be awkward? I'm sorry. I can't hear the
yeah.
sound
There's no
anyway.
sound. No, I always have
Okay.
videos muted.
What do
So
we know? Starfield's an RPG. That's it. That's all we know.
well, thank you very much, Todd Howard. Can't wait to sink my money
Uh,
into this game.
he did mention offhand, and that's in my upcoming story, that Starfield will be using the creation engine
Ye doggy.
because he says it's easy to use.
You
And
can't really argue with that, can you? Because
yeah, modders use it, the creation kit, don't they? They just love it so much. Oh, there we go, gameplay. So he's walking around a planet, and then it froze. Oh no, there we go, and he's shooting. That's Fallout. Is that
that's
Fallout?
Fallout. That is Fallout.
That looks exactly like
That is
Fallout.
100% Fallout. This is Fallout.
This is just
Is this
Fallout.
a video of a guy talking about
Oh yeah, it might be one of the dudes that just play with fucking
So what do we know
video
about
game. Yeah, and he's just saying nothing for like 20 minutes so that you can get. Oh wait, no, this is a different game. You can fly in space.
It's alright now, cut forward. Wait a
All
second.
right.
This is not that is
No, that's not.
that
That's
I-
fucking
this is Far Cry.
fucking Far Cry. Gay ass shit.
Fucking dicks.
Cut. I can't say that word.
Now go ahead, say it, man.
Cunt.
Fucking
Um.
dick. Stop cutting between
So
different fucking games and show me the gameplay.
nah, man, just keep showing Far Cry and
This
whatever the
fucker stole
fuck
my
else.
view. I had precious time and this fucker stole it.
What a gay
Fucking dickhead. Fucking juice head.
space head.
Fucking no, it says right there, juice head. That's
Oh,
his YouTube name.
right.
Fucking dick.
uh,
Great,
let's.
we've started our own fucking internet beef.
Oh, okay, yeah, let's find him.
Let's fight him. So it's us versus him. Come on, man. He's probably a nice
Popular
guy.
new releases, wallpaper engine. That's a
Wallpaper engine.
wallpaper. Warhammer 40k Mechanicus, the game where you play as the Mechanicus in the Mechanicus homeworld of the Mars in the Mechanic. I don't actually know if it's set in Mars. You seem to be fighting Necrons. Tell me if this is all going over your head. I
Yeah,
can't
this is
remember
going
if
over
you
my
like.
head. Should we actually talk about games that are coming out?
Yeah, I'm talking about games that are coming out. Warhammer 40k Mechanicus,
Oh, right. Okay, sorry. I thought you were still talking about thingy.
Starfield.
Yeah.
No, you play as the Mechanicus. It's basically an XCOM style game, and you shoot Necrons and for the Emperor and shit. Well, I guess because this game, it's for the
Warhammer
Omnissiah.
Mechanicus was that?
Yeah,
Right. Let's look at the teaser trailer.
it's got positive reviews. It's £26 for the Omnissiah edition, and I like how they put Omnissiah in all caps. So don the red, replace your legs with robo legs, and kill some fucking heresy.
Wait, Mechanicus, is that aren't they the builders?
They're the tech priests of Mars. Yeah,
Oh, Tech Priest.
yeah. They believe in the Omnissiah, which is no one really knows, but most people say it's the Emperor. um that's the official thing, but it's probably not the Emperor because they believed in the Omnissiah before they met the Emperor. So
Tech
um
Priests.
yes, tech priests,
Is in
as
they
in they pray to the machine spirit.
spirit of the machines.
Yes, they literally, if your machine isn't working, either it would be a physical fault or because you've angered the machine spirit in your gun or something, or your computer.
So how much time do they spend praying to the fucking gun?
A lot.
Does it
How?
work?
Yes.
Fuck.
Don't anger your machine spirit.
See,
That's why I wave incense around my computer every time it stops working.
whereas a simple defrag could probably do you wonders.
But they're the only people in the Imperium that know how to build uh, and work technology. Everyone else thinks it's magic. Only the Mechanicus knows how it works because it's heresy to learn how technology works,
see,
unless you're in the Mechanicus.
see, couldn't we just say that anyone that knows anything about computers or did a computer course, they're effectively Mechanicus? Because no one else can
Yeah,
be asked to learn how to
I'll,
fix a
I'll tell
fucking
you a true
computer.
story. Yeah,
Yeah?
last year, me and my friend, we were doing really badly on some coursework, And basically, we had 3 days to finish a whole coursework. So we actually got it done and got a pretty all right grade by praying to the machine spirit. And I'll show the GitHub comments. GitHub, every time you add to your code, yeah, you put it on a repository,
Yeah.
which is like basically like Google Drive, except you can roll it back. Yeah.
Yeah.
So every single time you make a new edition, yeah, every single time you update the repository, you have to have a repository message.
Yeah.
So I'll just bring up the kind of shit that we put because we actually were delirious by the end of it. Hold on. Private language. I think it was in Java. Java programming assignment. Yes, this was it. 91 commits. So, his light is upon me. Praise be to the Omnissiah. Finish the fucking friend request day bullshit, sir. Friendly request accept tree. Friend requests. Merge branch master of good shit.wmv. Shit fucking works 100 emoji. Fix 2 minor fix shit fucking works. Tons of changes, you fucko. Fixed with a question mark. Revert and then in quotes revert. Login done 100%. 100 emoji, 100 emoji. Yeah, no, it was great. So yeah, we became tech priests for a night.
But like, fucking tech priest. See, the only time I've had to pray to a device is when I've tried to get a printer to fucking work.
And did it work?
No.
Well, I guess you didn't. Did you put incense around it?
It was when I sacrificed my firstborn, then did the printer decide to work.
Oh, good, good. The flesh was weak anyway. He didn't need that. You know, you're looking kind of weak there, Connor. You want to replace that arm? I could get you a nice robo arm.
Oh shit, boy.
The
Right,
flesh is weak.
right, okay.
Praise be to the Omnissiah.
I shit
Yeah.
you not that I have a keen eye on the world of prosthetics. And
Mhm.
that moment when you can have fucking Deus Ex style fucking augmentations, I'm
Awesome.
fucking going for it.
Yeah. Even if you're perfectly fine, you'll do it.
Fuck yeah.
Enjoy your praxis.
Why be
But
why be perfectly fine when you can be a mechanical god?
exactly.
Like,
Except you wouldn't be a god because,
I mean,
the Omnissiah is the only god. That and the Emperor.
well, a metaphorical god, not a blasphemous god. I ain't pissing off any deities today. So like, I'm not gonna make it to the point where, we can actually buy, augmentations like tattoos. But when we start testing them, I'm gonna be on that fucking list.
Mm.
So I'm looking down because I've got a burp coming up, but it won't come up. I've
I
had
hate
really,
it when that happens.
I've had really bad heartburn, so I'm kind of like scared that if I do burp, I'll just cough up stomach acid. Yeah. Hereditary heartburns, people. It
Please
sucks
no kill yourself
dick.
for Reno.
Yeah. I have no other games I'm really excited for, with the exception of Broken Reality that is coming out on the 29th of this month.
Is someone paying you?
No, and I fucking wish they would. Dude,
That good.
it's the first ever vaporwave game that is actually, being published and okay, it's still indie by most definitions, but it's the first uh sort of vaporwave game that's actually got funding that's a little bit more than a test project or a labor of love. I mean, yeah, it is a labor of love, but it's like it's actually serious. You know,
Well, I can't wait. We could play it together on stream or something. I could watch you on stream then. Because
Oh,
I know
mate,
you're gonna stream this
I'm
shit.
gonna fucking stream that shit.
Yeah.
Hey, 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 hey.
What games have you been looking forward to though? Unless
And
you just want to talk about Broken Reality.
there's not much else new, to be perfectly honest. It's coming out on the 29th. I've shown all I can show.
Mm.
That's about it, really. The puzzles look good. The quests look interesting. It does look like it gets better as it goes through. Oh, that fucking synthwavy cyber city level looks fucking lit. Oh, boys, I
That
can't
sounds like
wait.
my aesthetic. Yeah.
I cannot wait to jump in. Like, fuck it. Fuck this. Fuck you. Fuck these. Alright, I'm
Well,
gonna cut back to, what is it, games we're excited for. Here we go. I'm gonna pull up
yeah.
Steam and I'm gonna show you the Steam page for it now. Fuck
Oh
everything.
yeah, please do.
Yeah. I bet everyone's fucking sick of me pulling this game up by now.
Nah.
It's alright.
Nah.
When
You all good, fam.
when we get more for what's that game called? Death Stranding. That's all we're gonna be getting. That's all you're gonna be getting as well. Just from us, like Death Stranding breathed today. Here we go. Here we go. Here it is. Here it is, boys. Here it is, boys. So like, I've already been looking at like the potential lore behind the game, and
Mhm.
I think I'm getting to it. Like, by the sounds of it, there was a private server owned by two people, and then one of the hosts, server hosts, disappeared after like a little kerfuffle between the two or something like that. And I have a feeling that the actual server host is like, oh, this cyberpunk level looks fucking awesome.
Oh my god, yeah, it does.
But yeah, I think
And
the
it's fucking beautiful.
the actual host was like backstabbed him or some shit, and I bet you this is going to unfold throughout the environment, not through actual storytelling. Because ultimately, this is just you perusing the
Are
internet.
those transitions in the game? Because they look good.
Whereabouts we looking?
There was a transition where the whole screen folded away.
We just after this, I believe. We have a yeah yeet in the chat.
Yeah, 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 yeet.
I think it was it. Yeah, that was just an editing transition.
Oh, shame.
Yeah, but god damn, if someone went to me, this is what the internet looks like. Go and browse. I'd be like, yeah, damn fucking straight.
Yeah.
It's already fun browsing the internet.
I
What
like
waits?
the platforming. That looks good.
Yeah, like it's not just a walking simulator, which is what I thought it would be originally. Oh, fucking some
No,
Metal Gear Solid shit. I fucking yeah.
trippy. Yeah,
Hey,
Broken Reality. You got me hyped for it as well, and
like
it's not far out. Only 3 days.
yeah, this bit here. Right. Okay, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Um, what is it? No, it's oh this bit here. That bit caught me off guard. Here we go.
I think it's going to be one of those old school type games where they add a new mechanic for every level. You remember that shit?
Yeah,
Like,
I don't think it'll be a new mechanic. They'll just have a different mechanic placed in every now and then, not specifically level based. Because it
yeah.
seems to flow quite fluidly between level and level. Like you won't be getting too massive, but every now and then
Mm.
they might throw a curveball at you like this. Um, fuck. Like,
Breaking news. This is the first time in podcast history we've had breaking news.
oh shit.
Shall we move on to the news?
Oh shit, we moving straight onto the news. We got breaking news. Do 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 do. Go on then. Breaking news, me. Andy? I think he's dropped. This is rather problematic. He's dropped. His Discord is gone. Oh dear, 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 dear. Wonderful weather we're having here, chat. If you're not with us, you've just joined us as if you wasn't just with us even, you've just joined us as Our co-host is frozen and is currently sat here. We have. I just don't know what to say. I'm unprepared for this shit. Fucking bastard. Fucking hope he drops and not not the stream. That'd be very problematic. Where'd he go? Where'd you go? Where you go? Right, that's it. Gonna have to get the old mobile out. Oh, hello. Andy?
Coming to you live by any means possible. Even if I blue screen, I will still be here. I will still come to you. Yeah, no, I blue screened.
Fucking hell.
Computer's still turned back on.
What is up with your potato of a rig?
I think I have a problem where I have the same driver like twice, but I can't be fucked to download the software to fix that. So, because I have to watch Linus Tech Tips or something. Shall we do a little bit of a house tour?
You don't need
A
to.
little bit of a
You don't need.
Tory tour?
You don't need to do that. Fucking just uninstall
A
the
whole
drivers.
new world.
Right. So.
No, that don't work. That don't work. For some reason, it's
So.
like a driver is floating around in space. But yeah, breaking news. I'm gonna do this all off of my head because obviously my computer's blue screen, so I can't read the news article. But people are being, recompensed for the what's the word, for the price cuts that Fallout 76 has gotten. So let's have a little bit of a backstory, okay? Fallout 76 has had what, do you not like this casual
No, I fucking love it,
podcast?
man. I fucking love it. Like this is like BBC trying to be down with the kids sort of level of podcasting right here. Like like if you were to swap out fucking you for like Holly Willoughby, fuck's sake,
who
Holly Willoughby.
who
Watch TV.
you watch TV?
But yeah, if you were to swap you out for like her, then it'd be like, oh yeah, it's just ITV trying to be down with the kids or some shit. Insert, out of touch generic TV station. Yeah, carry on.
Okay, BBC's gay.
You gay. You're right.
I lost my place because I'm doing it off the top of my head.
Yeah, so they're being
okay. So Fallout 76 has got really shitty reviews, yeah? So just like any other company, Bethesda's like,
Oh
oh
no.
shit, drop them prices. We gotta make whatever money we can out of this shit.
Oh, they dropped the prices.
Yeah, they dropped their prices.
Oh shit, maybe it'll be affordable.
People who bought it at full price are fucking angry as shit. So Fallout 76 now is offering recompense, offering money back, cash back, if you will, but not the Tesco kind. To those who bought it at full price, you'll be getting some of your money back if you ask them pretty please. Actually, I didn't read the article perfectly. I just saw the title. So,
Hey.
There you go.
Can I just say one thing?
Yeah.
Fallout 76 isn't on Steam.
So?
What the fuck is it with these fucking people thinking they can make their own fucking platforms? No!
Yeah.
EA did it, Ubisoft did it, but that's just fucking doing it. Fucking League of Legends has a fucking one.
I mean, the alternative would be communism, my good friend.
And the alternative would be to just fucking use Steam, you cunts. Don't give a shit. Let Steam take your cut. Those fuckers innovated. Those fuckers gave you the fucking WASD layout that we use in every game today. Most games. Okay? So fucking bend over and pay them some fucking royalty fees, you bitch. Otherwise, you'll be still fucking using the arrow keys to navigate your fucking levels.
Speak the truth, my bro.
Damn!
Show me a war face.
Fuck me, that's like some Jeff the Killer level shit right there. Dang! Fucking makes me so angry! Because I'm like, oh yeah, I need to install another thing. And do you know what I do with them? Right, okay, let me just show you. Let me just show you. Let me just show you. Show you, boy. I don't.
Show me, bro.
That's if it doesn't cut it out. If it cuts it out, then I'm not showing you. But. Yeah.
Oh, I just realized it's not a driver problem. Theresa May has put a virus on my computer because I'm a fascist.
You're a
So there
Nazi.
you go. I'm a Nazi. I hate the black peoples, and this is not family friendly.
Andy,
So,
Andy, you
mm,
are black. I was just expecting you to do a full David Chappelle.
why didn't you tell me?
Yeah, man.
This is the highest quality the podcast has ever been, by the way.
Like, you should be doing like rap songs, but instead you're doing country songs. What the fuck is this?
Okay, let's go. Do
Right,
do
so
do 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 do
Article
do do
13 is
do
gonna
do do
shaft this
do.
fucking stream.
Well, you saw a mixed race guy walk in the door, dick all over the floor, asking, "What is it all for?" Uh, it's the turn of the. Oh wait, oh no, you're kidding. He didn't just say what I think he did he? And Dr. Dre said, "Nothing, you idiot. Dr. Dre is a fascist. He's locked up in my basement." The chicka 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 chicka, young shady, young, give it up, give a fuck,
So,
walking
Andy,
around, swinging his yeah
nuts. Um,
nuts.
so, what other news do we have?
Were you not happy with my high quality raps? I'm kind of just stalling until I could get my notes up again. So, um,
So,
the other news that we have is that the creation kit is being used for Fallout 76 and Star Lord or whatever it was fucking called,
Starfield, Starbound,
Starfield.
Stellaris,
So, Todd Howard made a
Stenazis.
little bit. This is all off the top of my head, so this is the best news segment that we've ever had.
Oh God.
So Todd Howard, yeah, was
Yes.
just like, Mr. News Reporter, man, I fucking like love the creation engine because it's so easy and the modders know how to use it and it's super efficient. And like,
And the guy
um,
fucking keeled over and laughed.
yeah, and everybody laughed and everybody clapped.
We
And
all
the
had a
guy who
good
said
day.
it, not Todd Howard, Albert Einstein. So after they finished smoking the weed, Todd Howard said, "No, no, no, I'm serious though." And well, there's a fucking vegetable on my floor. There's a vegetable on my floor. So Todd Howard, yeah, that's what he said, and everybody's like, "What the fuck?" Because it's a shit engine, and Fallout 76 is a shit game. So enjoy the Elder Scrolls 6, faggots, because I warned you, and no one listened. Okay, so vindication.
See, this is
Uh,
why we don't get fucking game offers. This is why we're blacklisted and we're only on episode fucking 8.
what do you mean? What did I do?
Everyone's blacklisted us, man.
No,
We're not allowed to VidCon. We're actually banned.
we're banned from VidCon.
Yep, YouTubers conference banned. Uh,
What?
Todd Howard's back garden restraining order.
What?
Yeah, man.
Well, I didn't want to go to that faggot's house anyway.
Andy, fucking take it up the ass so we can get VIP shit.
But it's so big, long, and girthy.
God damn it, Todd.
Do you think Todd is packing? I
Mate.
think Todd has a big wee wee.
I mean, they don't call him God Todd for no reason. Let's be honest.
Exactly. Todd the Cod. No, wait, hold on. That's fish.
Uh, Todd with the knob.
Todd with the knob to do the job.
Knob Todd Howard.
God knob Todd Howard.
Is your fucking computer on? Because we can't stall any longer.
No, we have to stall some more.
Windows updates that like, yeah, boy, Matt, now's my time.
Okay. Cyberpunk 2077 is supposed to be as refined as Red Dead Redemption 2. So, CD Projekt Red says that, you see, now I got my notes, I'm more professional again. CD Projekt Red says the next Cyberpunk 2077, their next project, Cyberpunk 2077, is going to be as refined as Red Dead Redemption 2. We've
Shit.
covered the game on the podcast before, but for those who don't know, the game is at first person ARPG set in the same universe as the Cyberpunk board game series.
Yeah.
Even made with the creator of the Cyberpunk board game series, so that's also
Oh,
good.
what's his name? I fucking love his name.
I can't remember.
Cyberpunk. We're not continuing until I get his name. That's it.
Hello.
Mike Pondsmith.
Mike Pornsmith. That's
Pond.
Pondsmith. That's
Yeah.
even a good name.
He sounds like an English lecturer, yet you look at him and he's like, this boy should be laying down some fucking fat rhymes. Oh, and then here's a picture of Young Year with him.
Put it on the stream. Put it on the stream.
You want a picture of Young Year?
Yeah, put his
Young
glorious face on the stream. Wahey.
Yeah, let's come on. There we go. Young Year.
More news. So, CD Projekt Red quoted saying, "We strive to publish games which are as refined as Red Dead Redemption 2 and recent Rockstar releases in general. That game is excellent, by the way, and we're rooting for it. Rave reviews, excellent sales. And what does that teach us? Well, it teaches us that we need to publish extraordinary games, and that's exactly what we're doing. However, with some not enjoying the level of detail in Red Dead Redemption 2 to the point where some would call it a simulator rather than a game, refined may not be the best term to use for Cyberpunk 2077, depending on what they mean by it. The statement goes on to talk about how gamers nowadays only buy the hit games, and that in order to make sure that Cyberpunk stands out, quality needs to be the main factor in development. So it's most likely that that is what they mean by refined. Building up the game to have quality and Young Year. Oh my god, you're beautiful.
You need
Young
to
Year, hit me up, okay.
You should have ended it with Young Out. Oh, say what you will, but I do fucking. He is a good man. He is a good man.
He is a good man. He
Like-
gives the good news.
Like, I want to say this now, right? Fucking the Metal Gear Solid community is absolutely fucking cancerous. Like,
No.
yes, they fucking are.
They're
Oh my god.
passionate.
No, they are fucking cancerous. It's like
Passionate.
you say one thing wrong because you haven't fully in depth, you haven't wrote a fucking dissertation on the layout and timeline of fucking Metal Gear story, and it's not like, you're wrong.
Well,
You're
just
not
don't be a retard who
real
doesn't know the
fan.
story, lol. Get good.
Even fucking Kojima doesn't know what story is making anymore because he's fucking stoned off his tits.
And that's how we like it.
But nah,
That's how
fucking,
we always have liked it.
but fucking Young Year over here, this man, he fucking predicted MGS5 down to the fucking T. This man has never said anything wrong, okay? And the fucking MGS community were fucking trying to shaft him via the internet. So fucking bad. And then this man fucking sits there and ascends above the heavens as the game drops and everything he ever predicted comes to fruition. So yeah, fuck the Metal Gear community. This man did nothing but his job and he fucking did it flawlessly.
This is better than my fuck Christianity tirade. I love it.
So yeah, you may think this is a meme, but fuck me, Young Year is a good man. He does his job.
He is a good man.
One thing I do have against him though is like sometimes his hair gets really long, and I'm like, Young, please cut it. You look really greasy.
Shall we move on to the next news story?
Yeah, just let me finish off. Young, if you're watching this, fucking love your content, man. It's fucking good. Subscribe to me.
You're a beautiful baby boy, Young. Young, yeah. Yeah is what I'd be saying in bed. So,
I gotta zoom out before I can actually off it. Here we go. Here we go.
dude, so bunker, it looks so sick.
Young out.
Total War Arena is shutting down, by the way.
Oh yes, that was the other news story. Sorry, I got distracted.
The free-to-play multiplayer game Total War Arena is shutting down. For those who don't know, the game was a free version of the Total War series that focused more on playing other people in terms of tactics rather than a grand strategy game as well. Creative Assembly's communications representative, Joshua Williams, said, quote, "Unfortunately, the results of Arena's open beta test did not meet all of our expectations. I would like to take a moment to thank the Arena team, who have poured their heart and soul into this game's development and are just as disappointed by this as you." Perhaps he meant, and I'm just as disappointed by this as you.
I think they mean that they are also just as disappointed about the news that it's having to shut down.
Yeah.
But you know what? I respect their decision.
Because no one was playing it, I should guess.
Well, I mean, what's the point in wasting money and resources on a game that nobody wants? I mean, it's disappointing. Might as well just quit whilst you're ahead. And this game looks
Yeah.
beautiful. Actually, I'm going to cut to it.
They could
Is
have
this new?
no, it's been out for ages. It's just been in beta for ages.
Ah, okay, I see.
They could have done a really cool thing, but it wouldn't have made the money. So I guess I know why they didn't do it. But
I mean,
they could have just packaged up the game without any servers
yeah.
and said, "Have it." You know, you're allowed to make private servers for it, but just have it. You know,
Yeah.
that would have been cool.
I'd have probably saved them money, actually.
They could have even released it as like a pay-to-play game. I hate that term, pay-to-play. But they've done something else that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So the company aims to use Total War Arena as a learning experience for future Total War games. And for those who have spent money on the beta, equivalent currency will be available for use in World of Tanks, World of Warplanes, or World of Warships when the Total War Arena servers go down. Additionally, everyone who played 100 or more matches of Total War Arena will get 30 days of premium account time on those 3 games. So it's a kind of concession. I just realized 30 days isn't that long, but you know.
Hey, I mean, they're giving them a fucking good deal. They didn't have to give them shit.
No, yeah.
Yeah,
Except for those who paid money towards it, but
no, give them credit where credit's due. They didn't just drop it and went, "All right, here you go. We're taking it down now."
yeah.
They're saying like, "Well, unfortunately, this is happening, and there's nothing we can do about it. But here's some alternatives." You know, so it's a bittersweet, I imagine. People who
Yeah.
are into playing it are probably going to be upset. The developers, I imagine, are going to be upset. They put fucking hours of work into this, but I suppose to them it's just work, isn't it?
Yeah, I suppose so.
Yeah.
Like probably the team has worked on many Total War games at the same time, and it's all the same to them. In fact, I should probably play Medieval Total more after the stream as like a rip, RIP.
Yeah.
Like I like Medieval Total War. It's
Yeah.
a good game.
Gotta Google that one because I'm not well versed in the Total War games.
Oh, it's one of the earlier ones, after Rome, but before the new generation, like Rome 2 or
Oh,
I
the
guess that was
Warhammer one.
I think that was a Genghis Khan. Yeah, Warhammer Total War I think is the best one.
Yeah. See, I've been avoiding it because I'm not a fan of Sigma.
Oh, the fantasy series. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of it either until like, you know, I started playing it and then I was like, summon the Elector Counts, and I got a little bit hype over it.
I mean, I tried to dip my toe into it with Vermintide, and that did not go well for me.
Vermintide's not the best representation of fantasy, I think.
Well, I
I
played
think
it.
if you already like fantasy, you'd like Vermintide. But if you don't like fantasy, I think Total War is a better place to get into fantasy.
Well, I started playing Vermintide anyway, and I
Mm.
bought it full price as well because I was sick of being left out, and then the people I was going to play it with, they stopped playing it. So as a result, I'm bitter about it.
Aw, it's not that great of a game though. I kind of
Yeah,
did that as well. It's not that great of a game.
then Vermintide 2 came out, and is it even worth it? I don't know. Do I care?
I would.
Not really.
People would say yes. I would say no. It's just Left 4 Dead again. You know.
I love
I'm
me
not,
some Left 4 Dead.
I don't.
The the problem is where are my friends playing they're playing Left 4 Dead or Vermintide, and the answer would most likely be Vermintide if it was one of the two. So yes, I may prefer Left 4 Dead more, but no one I know is playing it.
Hmm. Well, it's kind of worn out. The
So
IMHO, if you're asking me. So yeah.
moving on to games we'd like to see.
Games we like to see. Games we like to see.
Oh, creamy. Oh, you know what, if I was to do like a version 2 of the cutaways, I'm gonna make like a radio sort of sting things.
Sting? Is that the best
Sting,
word? Ang, ang,
sting.
ang.
I love the word sting.
It reminds me of certain artists.
Nope, that's gone over my head. So, um, I haven't got an idea for a game I'd like to see. So let's hope you do.
Okay. As probably always so far on this podcast, a fantasy game would be nice. Fantasy strategy game would be nice. I was thinking that we should have more cutesy strategy games. Okay.
Okay,
Take for instance, My Little Penguin.
that's a Linux penguin.
Shut up.
He's been sorted out. Kill him. Kill the heretic.
Imagine really cutesy animals. This is a motif I haven't seen ages. Yeah.
Yeah, not
Cutesy
some
animals
mini clip.
doing violent as shit things, yeah. I want to see them kill each other. I want to see like furries, blood everywhere, you know? And like it would be like herbivores versus carnivores or omnivores or whatever. And it'd be a strategy game. And it's this is the worst, most unrefined idea ever, but if
It, it,
someone can make that, I'd buy it.
hey, it doesn't have to be refined. It just has to be an idea. Like,
Yeah.
if you can go into
No,
depth about it, you can go into depth.
okay. Well, let's think about it. What's the one thing that penguins want out of life?
Dick.
Fish. You get me?
I just love how you stopped for so long and then just went, fish. Fish. Now, we all know they want that dick. They don't want the fish.
And what's the main thing that you're getting in StarCraft?
Dick.
Minerals. So instead of mineral piles, yeah, you'd have little fishing holes that your work of penguins would waddle forward, get the fish, and then waddle back to the base with. And basically, I just want a clone of StarCraft set in a zoo, is what I'm saying.
Set in a zoo as well.
Set in a zoo.
Why do I just imagine fucking Alex Align dancing in the background?
Madagascar!
The strategy
Strategy
game.
game.
You fucking heard it here first, guys. We're gonna get that dickhead who
That's
played Alex
money.
Align.
That's money. Who has the Madagascar IP? Square Enix? We could get
Squenix.
them to
Oh
do.
shit, do you reckon they still do?
I'm asking. Hold on.
You're gonna ask Square Enix for a strategy game?
Madagascar video games.
Just email them like, dear Square Enix, we heard you have the Madagascar IP, and we just want you to make a on our shitty fucking podcast. We spoke about how we want to see a strategy Madagascar game. Can you make it for the meme, please? Give you money.
Wow, these are bad. These graphics are shit.
Oh god, what are you looking at?
Madagascar video games.
Oh god.
Uh, no, this is Madagascar the movie on the Wikipedia page. No, this is GameCube. Uh, developed by Vicarious Visions.
Oh my god, this looks like shit.
They made such absolute um games as Synergist, Dark Angel, Zebco Fishing exclamation mark, Vigilante 8. There are no other vigilantes, I don't think. Uh Polaris Snowcross, Terminus, Spider-Man for the Game Boy Color,
Fuck's sake.
The Wild Thornberries, Rambler, Pro Darts. I'm going through their whole gamography, by the way. Barbie, Magic Genie Adventure, Jimmy's White's Cue Ball,
Oh my
Wanna Do
fucking god. No, Andy,
Snowcross.
stop right here. Stop right here, right now.
What?
Here's Spider-Man on the Game Boy Color. I thought that was an animated GIF. Wait, is that? Oh look, there it is. There's Mysterio. He's just
Is it a
there.
good game? Have you played it before?
Andy, look at these fucking graphics and ask me that question again.
I don't know what to say, yes or no.
It was a bad game on the PlayStation. This is nothing like the PlayStation game.
I don't get what you're trying to say.
The game looks like fucking shit.
Oh, okay. Well, you know, it's Game Boy Color. They all look like shit to me. Oh, they made Jet Set Radio on the Game Boy Advance.
So, Andy.
Hold on, I want to know about the Vigilante series. Yeah, there's no fucking prequels. It started at Vigilante 8. Fully loaded, fully loco.
So,
Anyway, go on. Yeah.
right, so, like an, shit, I had an idea. It's gone out my head. So let's just move on to my topic. Because otherwise we're going to be talking about this one Vigilante game that has no sequels.
It was published by Activision.
Yeah, but Activision published fucking Tony Hawk's games. More specifically, Tony Hawk's
They were
Pro Skater
good.
5.
Tony Hawk games were good, right?
Pro Skater 5.
I don't know anything about Pro Skater 5. I just know that some Tony Hawk games are good.
Not Pro Skater 5. That was them deliberately making a game so slapdash and shittily made just to try and make money off the license whilst they still had it.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Capitalism.
Game's always online. It doesn't work. So, my topic for today, boys and girls. So, we are talking about paid content in games, microtransactions, DLCs, expansion packs, loot boxes, everything. If you have to pay for it in game, we are talking about it. This also covers paid subscriptions, season passes, stuff like that. So, is there a better way? We want yays or nays. So, hypothetically, loot boxes, yes or no? Do you think they work?
No.
Right. I think they do in the correct circumstances. Now, admittedly, I'm saying this is very big if sort of thing. You know my stance. I think that they could work to stay in a game that deserves sustaining. Because obviously, if a game's still making money, the publishers are going to be like, yo, dog, let's keep giving this content. Like Overwatch. Overwatch is an amazing way of them doing it.
Oh, are you asking if they work in a purely pragmatic way, or are you
I'm,
asking if they should be in the game?
I'm asking, like, which versions of paid in-game purchases should be completely eradicated off the face of the earth.
All right, loot boxes. Yeah,
And if not, which ones can? I think they should stay to an extent.
go on.
Well, again, as I say, if it's a game like Overwatch, a game that is very respectable in a certain sense, I know opinions may vary, but they that game is still being sustained with free content to this day, and that's purely because Activision Blizzard is looking at it going, this is making money, and they're giving free content. You're not even paying for the characters or the maps or the new game modes or anything like that. You're purely paying for a chance to win the cosmetic you want, and that's if you want it. That is a big if. Like, you do not have to pay for it. Like, yes, old Jimmy Boy did a good article on why cosmetics do affect game, but I still feel that cosmetics aren't giving you like XP boosts or a better aiming gun or a more powerful weapon. So instances like that, it should work. Now, I think fucking EA should be banned from loot boxes. It's a straight up statement. They should not be allowed to use it. Like the CEO should be thrown into fucking Guantanamo Bay's crumbling fucking cesspit of a cage if he dares touch them again. With his hands fucking cut off. I swear to fucking God, if I see another fucking card system in a fucking game that doesn't deserve it, I'll actually shaft him myself.
I'm trying to make you angry by searching up upcoming games of the EA, so that we can see if they're gonna have loot boxes in them.
See,
But do go on.
you could have a challenge because since the Star Wars fiasco, I think they've pulled it back quite a bit.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. Now, DLC in this form of expansion
Not
packs.
even for the iOS/Android game Command and Conquer Rivals.
That makes me mad, but it's not going to bother me as much because it's a mobile game. That's a completely different ecosystem to me.
Not even the loot shooter, which will probably most definitely have loot boxes in Anthem for the PC, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One.
Fuck off! So yeah. DLC. What do you think about that? What do you think about DLC?
Yeah, DLC should be the primary way of making money. If it's DLC that expands the game mechanics, I think people look too much at like DLC in terms of new levels or cosmetics or something like that.
See,
Take the
DLC.
paradox model, make a shit ton of DLC that has a shit ton of game mechanics that you can install in any order so that you can pretty much customize the game to be how you want, you know?
Yeah. See, I'm kind of in a weird way not against severely because obviously I buy DLC and I have no big issue with it. But in terms of a model, I actually think that it's probably not as good as a loot box model. Now, hear me out. I'm not saying they're bad. I'm not saying they should be eradicated because obviously DLCs, you're guaranteed good content. But if they take the Overwatch model, I feel a game could sustain a lot better, a lot longer. Because obviously games have a lifespan and a upper limit, don't they? So obviously once they've bought the game and all the DLC, that's it, the game's done. Unless they were to
Mm,
make more content, the game would theoretically stop.
EU4 has been out for longer than Overwatch, has an initial starting price cheaper than Overwatch, and yet has had more DLC than Overwatch by a lot,
I'm not saying
because Overwatch has never had DLC, but it's still going on, you
I'm
know?
not saying it's bad. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that DLC is inherently bad. I'm just
Hmm.
saying that in terms of a pro-consumer, pro-company model that fits best for both parties, a paid loot box system works because you're getting consistent free content in the terms of the consumer, and the publisher is guaranteed money quite frequently, quite oftenly.
Mm.
And I feel that's a system that benefits both parties rather well. There's an upper limit with DLC, and then a lot of times you get people who bastardize it. Look at Elder Scrolls Horse Armor, that piece of shit.
Yeah.
Obviously it will never replace a proper expansion pack like oh, what's that one that adds fucking
I mean,
loads?
okay, but like horse armor, yeah,
Yep.
don't have to buy it. Doesn't affect shit all.
Yep.
You know exactly what you're gonna get in horse armor.
But here's my
You don't know
counter
what
argument.
you're getting in a loot box, yeah.
Here's my counter argument. Loot
Mhm.
boxes, you know it's going to be some form of cosmetic. It might not be the one you want. You don't
Mhm.
have to pay into that, but you still get free content like armor, characters, updates. I think quality of life updates is still worth more than getting some guns in Just Cause or something like that.
Mm,
You
you
get
get
more.
quality of life updates anyway. It's in the interest of a company to update their game with quality of life updates because they're waiting for that Game of the Year edition where all the bugs are fixed, you know?
Yeah, but
And that's how they'll make their second bout of money. The game's not done. So, no, I'd say everything that would come from benefiting, uh, sorry, every benefit that would come from a loot box, I'd say would come just as easily from DLC. And with DLC, you know what you're going to get, you know?
but obviously I'm specifically referring to an Overwatch model where they will add free content like heroes and shit afterwards. Like I want to say Payday, but that uses DLC as well. So that'll be half in my favor.
Hmm.
I'm not saying DLC is inherently bad, but I thought the idea of having someone else pay for a loot box and me getting free content still. That's effectively it. All whilst a game that I enjoy playing is being sustained by people who want to get a specific armor.
Okay.
It's an interesting proposition. I don't expect to sway people. I just want to give a different perspective on
I
it.
I like my cosmetics a lot, and I don't like not being able to pick it, you know?
Dude, that's all right. That's okay.
I got really fucking annoyed when the loot boxes became unfair in Overwatch, and I think a lot of other people did too.
Oh yeah, nothing pisses me off more than when I get a fucking spray.
Yeah,
It's like
we
all I
used to be
wanted,
able to.
all I
Sorry.
fucking wanted was that fucking Mercy Witch armor. I wanted a Mercy Witch, but no, more sprays for me. I get that fucking kawaii fucking shitty piece of fucking wanking diva fucking spray that's her like, I'm fucking kawaii as
Why
fuck.
didn't you just pay more for more loot boxes then? Could have bought 70 loot boxes.
Fucking did. Why do you think I'm in debt?
Uh, you only bought 69. It was in the 70th one corner.
Why is EA Australian now?
What a ripper video game, eh?
Again, I'm not
I
saying it's
got a 4 stars here in another loot box.
oh, but can you think of a model that would actually be theoretically better than any proposed model that we have at the moment? Also,
Uh,
currency systems. Sorry, I want to get this out of the way. Currency systems can suck my left ball sack, and that should be fucking eradicated. Anything with paid currency that goes toward buying shitty fucking wanking pieces of shit inside the game should fuck off into a hole and die, and then get buried, and then be left there for someone to dig it up in 30 years' time, making a documentary about it. Yes, I'm referring to fucking ET. Yeah, carry on.
I forgot what I was going to say.
Yeah, I said it. Can
Uh,
you think of a system that is better than all the proposed
ah,
current systems?
um, what about? I was going to say a subscription model, but that already exists.
Yeah, there's subscription models. Kind of
Ooh,
good
ooh,
for MMOs, I think.
Patreon. Ubisoft is making the Wolf of Wall Street, the video game, on Patreon. Give them $1 a month, and you'll get development videos, and then everybody gets new content on Patreon.
No, I think is the answer. No. Although, I think subscription models work specifically for online instances, like
Final Fantasy 14.
yeah, MMOs specifically, games
Yeah.
where like you put a lot of time into it, and it's more than just a game; it's more of a hobby, so to speak.
Um,
I don't know. I kind of stick very far away from MMOs because as soon as I play it, they're like, "Yeah, cough up money for this bit." And I'm like, I would have happily paid for the whole game rather than
might I interest you in Black Desert Online then?
Yeah, no. I hate MMOs and I've played it.
Oh, okay. I
Not to say it's
enjoy
a
it.
bad game. I just don't. I do not fit well with the MMO model.
Mm.
Um. Oh no, wait. BDO I have not played. I played the other one, Korean one.
Ah, well, it's very good. It's got an energy system,
You're going
but
to
you could
advertise
still
this to me.
do most shit in the. I've got to silence this. Sorry.
You're going to advertise this to me.
Yes, sure, fine.
Shit.
It's got an energy system, but you could do most stuff without it. I'm trying to remember what the hot seller. It's an ARPG. It's not a tab targeting MMO. Might want to give it a go. Anywho,
See, I want a game that I can finish. MMOs are kind of annoying in the sense that you just always carry on and keep going and keep going,
um,
keep going.
yeah, there's a story you could finish, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not. Again, my problem with MMOs is they sink way too much time into I sink way too much time into them, and then they still want more from me. Like it's the fact that I will sit there and be like, "Oh yes, I would like to go to this castle and see what's in here to explore." And they'll be like, "Okay, cough up $5." I'll be like, "But no, I'm 12 years
Nah,
old
this
and have
game
no
is
access to a
it's not
credit
like
card."
that. As I said, there's an energy system, and you level that up. But you can pay money to increase your energy again. But you can do like fucking
Oh,
everything without energy, like fighting and exploring and
s-
building shit.
so another model that I think should fuck off and die is freemium. Free games that require you to pay for it. So the waiting ones, they can suck dick.
The
Um,
waiting ones.
yeah, the ones where you're like, oh, you've planted a tree, wait 8 hours to grow, or you can buy special growy seed pack for
Yeah, I hate
free.
that as well.
Yeah, so that can fuck off. Games where it's like you're exploring, you're walking around, and like, oh yeah, like unless it's Hitman, like Hitman 2, where they're like, here's a prologue, a taster, so to speak, a demo, as you were. And then it's like, yep, now if you wish, you can pay for the game. And it's like, yes, I will do that. When you sit there and pretend that this is the full game to me, even downloads the full fucking game, and then goes, "Oh, sorry, little Jimmy, you can't progress to the next town because it's locked behind this fucking paywall." Um, that thing can fuck off and suck my dick and die.
Hmm.
I keep swearing a lot. I'm very heated today.
It's all good. I like a heated corner.
This is why I made this podcast the way it is, so I can swear a lot about things I'm passionate about.
Yeah.
Uh, right, and I think that's pretty much it. I can't really think of another way of paying money for a game that's isn't egregious but isn't. I mean, obviously we're gonna have companies find new and impressive ways to squeeze money out of us. So why not find a way that benefits people? Again, this is why I like the loot box one, because big companies want money. So why don't they just, people who want the cosmetics, they can pay for them, but those that don't pay for it. But then I get what you mean, that you want to know what you're getting.
Hmm.
So
Is it so bad to
maybe,
have a list of every cosmetic and sell them individually?
so what we're saying here is Fortnite has the best paid system.
Yes and no.
Okay.
Fortnite's amazing in that no, you can't buy whatever you want, but we will on rotation put up things that you can buy. So it's like a loot box that you can see inside and specifically pick out the thing you want to buy, but also keeps you coming back in that, oh shit, the thing I want to buy isn't here. Better wait for the next day. I might as well play some Fortnite though.
Does it actually do
The
that?
best of both worlds. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh,
Yeah, that's
so
the things you can buy are on rotation. You can only ever buy like one. You could pick between two sets. You can buy two cheap dance moves, and I think there's a choice of four items, and you could pick out of those. And then every 24 hours it
and
resets.
it instills a sense of artificial uh value because it's there for a limited time.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
That is crafty, and I'm not actually going to be mad at that because that is smart in a manipulative way.
yeah.
I like smart things, even if they're evil.
Yeah. A loot box is dumb, but rotation is smart.
Yep.
I don't know why I'm saying things twice.
Well, you say that, but then loot box is specifically designed to play on the fact that maybe next time it's gambling
Yeah.
addiction, and to be fair, yes, it's bad.
Whereas it's not so destructive if the maybe next time is just check in tomorrow, you know?
Yeah.
Or buy the season pass. They do the same thing as Dota where you have a season pass. It shows you before you buy it everything that'd be in the season pass. You have a free version of the season pass that has like way less shit in it. And when you buy the season pass, every time you level up in the game, um, you get like more shit. You get dances and cosmetics and stuff like that.
I just realized
Uh,
something.
mhm.
We was trying to go for a more podcast friendly, sort of audio friendly podcast.
Yeah,
We did not read off anything we showed today. Shit.
yeah, we did. I tried to explain what we were looking at on video. No,
Ah,
we're semi fine. We're semi fine.
semi-fine. Yeah, I completely forgot. It's still something I'm getting used to.
No,
Like, I'm very
yeah,
visual. I'm a video student, film student. So, actually explaining what we're seeing is very different, considering that I can see what is outputting.
it's fine. I got you, bro. I don't
Yeah,
think
you
we
got.
missed out much.
Yeah, it's all right. Everything you can find online. So if you're that interested, fucking Google.
Bleh.
So yeah,
We
moving
we should, I
on.
think, put everything we've watched into the podcast description when we put it up. But
Yes, I could do that, but it requires me looking through the video.
true.
That is
Maybe later.
that is bare fucking effort, mate.
It's question time.
It's question time. So,
I'm gonna do the legend killer pose while you explain the question time segment.
question time, where you ask questions and we answer them. Andy's doing the legend killer pose. Andy's back at the screen. So,
Y'all motherfuckers have any questions?
we haven't really had any questions because everybody hates us, am I correct?
That's all good though. What you want to ask each other then?
I love how you did not deny that and you just stuck with it. Let me
It's 70% true.
let me just let me just Fuck am I looking? Why do I go on Twitter anymore? Yep, there's nothing in there, so Magical,
Oh,
accept me,
Papa
baby.
Mikey.
Hello to the stream,
Hello.
boy.
Hello. Did you
Apologies.
like my Legend Killer pose? That's the question I have for you.
Yeah, sorry if we just blank you during stream. We're sticking more to a the
An
idea that people
audio.
may listen to it afterwards. So unless it's the question time segment, or you say something that contributes to the conversation, we would probably ignore you, and I apologise for that.
It's
Unless
all
you was to
good
join
though.
me on my standard streams, which will be happening on what's the 24th actually? The 29th even. Oh, it's Thursday. It's Thursday, boy. Ah, she.
Yeet.
I can stream all night. I'm streaming on fucking 29th.
Mikey, do you have any questions for us?
Yeah, do you have questions for us, boy?
I'm gonna say something though.
Yeah.
I'll be streaming some Hitman Blood Money
Oh,
or some City Skyline or anything. I'll pick it at random. We could do it together.
ooh. Ah,
D&D streams with
no,
I can't.
DVD stream with Amber.
What's a DBD stream?
That is Dead by Daylight.
Oh, okay.
For those who's not in the know, might as well give her a bit of a plug on the podcast. Why not? Um,
Yeah.
a Twitch streamer that I feel I'm in a community with. I don't know. I don't really talk to people. I'm quite a recluse. But a lovely streamer called what is it? I think it's Damn It Amber. I'll get a stream up on podcast. DAMMITAMBER. Damn it, Amber. Here we go. Yep. Where is it? Toontown Online. That's why you asked me to play Toontown. Yes, a gal called Damn It Amber. She streams Dead by Daylight mainly. She's playing some Hearthstone earlier though. And Quake Champions without me, the bitch. Yes, I will definitely fucking join. Um, what was I gonna say? I was zoned out. So, let's try and bring back the question of the week sort of segment
Yeah.
because that
Yeah,
is
let's do it.
something I've been meaning to do, but I've been so fucking overwhelmed recently with just life in general that I've not been sticking to it. So, I'm gonna get this up on the old notepad or the go. So, Andy, have you got a question you want to save for the week?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If global corporations are inevitable, should they work for corporate interest or for the general good of the people?
So, are you saying capitalism or communism here?
Neither.
That's effectively capitalism versus communism.
I don't think it is. Or at least I think a lot of socialists and communists will argue with that. Uh, I think I would. I'd be definitely against it.
I'm not a socialist. I'm just a social recluse. Bow.
I'm not a socialist. I don't want to talk to anybody.
I do have one question though.
Oh, yeah?
Can
Is
it
it a
be?
video game question? Because I can't think of one,
Yeah,
obviously.
I was gonna ask. Can we do a video game question? Um.
Oh, oh, okay, okay. Hold on. I got a video game question.
Okay.
Which video game world would you most like to live? We did this one, didn't we?
No, we didn't actually.
Okay, which video game world would you most like to live
Oh,
in?
that's a good question. We'll save that one for next week. So I'm gonna type it in. Which video game world would you like to live? Why the fuck did I capitalize every single word's letter?
Oh, camel case.
Fuck knows. Oh well. Um. So Andy,
Mm-hmm.
you got any questions for me, bruh?
Which video game world would you most not like to live in?
Was I most not like to live in?
Yeah, would
Shit.
you?
Um. The 40k universe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty fucked up.
It's
Yeah.
it's it's literally filled with death, destruction, and ineptitude.
Hmm. Yeah, that's a good one.
It's like, shit, this one person does not believe in the Emperor. What should we do? Well, we could send in the Inquisitors, we could send in the Space Marines, we could send in our fleets, but exterminators could spread.
The thing is, knowing 40k lore, it could spread. Fucking the whole world's get fucking overrun with corruption and like kill people and shit. That's a real thing.
But it could
Nah,
spread.
man. It
Oh yeah,
could spread.
that's why the Chaos Marines exist, isn't it?
No, but it is why the cultists exist. The Chaos Marines split off really early, um, during the Civil War. Uh, so the the they didn't turn all chaosy at first, but during the Civil War, they some of them got tricked. Some of them were just straight up like, "Oh yeah, I worship chaos gods," and then they lost the Civil War, and then they all went into the warp, and now they're evil. So
The
I could have
end.
told that story a billion times better because it's a really long story, but that's the long and short of it.
So which universe would you not want to live in?
Stalker. That's a fucked up universe, man.
You know what? I know nothing about Stalker except for what was it? That one line where it's like something something Stalker.
Uh Get out of here, Stalker.
That's the one.
Cheeky breaky. Um
Is it set in Soviet
Stalker's
Russia?
yes, it's
That is a
well
world I
not
wouldn't want to live
Soviet
in.
Russia. It's set in after no, actually it might be Soviet. But fucking nuclear silo or something goes off. Whole place is now you can't go there. It's called the zone. Yeah. Shit's mutated. Zone is a fucky place to be.
Yeah,
Until now, it's safe to go in. So now everybody's going in because there's these relics that people want that have weird properties that you could sell on the fucking black market for $1 billion. So, but you know nothing of this. You just woke up without a memory with Stalker written on your arm. And on your PDA, it says, kill the Strelok. So then you go off and do random Russian things in the desert, I guess. So.
who's the Strelok?
Uh, Spoilers?
Yes.
It's you. It's you in the end.
Oh,
Yeah.
so it sounds like a group of people, but you're just like it's one person.
Yeah, no, I think it might be bad translation, or maybe I'm just remembering it wrong.
Eh.
Uh,
So, do you kill yourself?
no. You eventually there's a big old legend that's like in the center of the zone where there's like there's still a lot of radiation and there's zombies there and shit and like no one could go there. You get a hazmat suit though, and you go inside the center of the zone, and then the legend says that you'll be able to find whatever you so wish, and there's like a great treasure there. And you go there, and yes, it's true. The legend's true. You can wish for anything, and you end up wishing for all the money in the world. But it's a monkey's paw, so you get drowned in coins and you die.
That a
Uh,
legitimate thing?
that's one ending because the monkey's paw wish is actually a deterrent to the true thing in the zone, which is actually a NoHo field, which is a scientific concept I don't understand. And all the people who start the NoHo field with their psychic powers, you shoot them with your AK, and that's the true ending to the game.
So, what's the old thing about you having Stalker written on your arm?
What?
What's the thing about you having Stalker written on your arm?
You're a stalker. Strelok is a stalker before he lost his memory. Stalkers just look for those artifacts or the treasure that's in the center of the zone, if anybody can get there.
The way it sounded at first is like it sounds like Stalkers are meant to kill the Strelok.
No, it's you specifically as a stalker. It might be don't trust Strelok or kill the Strelok or something like that.
Oh, a
But
bit like Memento.
Memento. Oh, don't believe his lies.
Yeah.
I only guessed that, by the way. I don't know anything about that show.
It's a movie and it's like it's right. Okay. Imagine reading a line of a book, but
Hmm.
once you get to the end of that line, instead of going down and reading the next line, you go up and read the line.
Okay.
These scenes, from what I gathered, with the exception of some intertwining current time scenes, these scenes, if I remember correctly, they play in order but backwards. So they play forwards. So it'll go from
Oh, I see. Yeah.
yes.
Someone could edit it so it's the right way around.
So
Yeah.
it's like it's the final scene, then it's the second to final scene, then it's the third final scene, then it's like the halfway point, then it's the third uh from the beginning scene, then it's but it's playing forward. So yeah,
Mm,
that's what I gathered anyway from it. I gathered that about halfway through. But then there's also intertwined with these black and white scenes, which I believe are set in the modern time. It sounds like an artsy piece, but it's actually
it's
helped.
still a good movie, right?
No. I thought the black and white bit was an arty piece, but it was like, oh no, it's to define which part is modern and which part is the story.
Right.
So I think black and white is him in the present time talking on the phone, and I think the coloured is the main story. And
Okay.
yeah, it's really fucky. Do you want
Is it
spoilers?
worth my time? Is it like a really good movie?
Uh, it's a fucky movie. It's like Pulp Fiction but more fucky.
Oh, okay.
Do you want the conclusion to the movie? Because I'm happy to tell you.
No, I kind of want to watch it.
Hey,
No, I kind of want to watch it.
if you want to
Yeah,
fucking watch it, go and fucking watch it. I've just
I
noticed our
will.
viewer base has spiked.
Oh, why is that? Hello, people.
Yeah, we've got up
Uh,
to 4 people.
we're
Um,
almost at the end of the stream, though.
yeah, I'm sorry. Sorry, guys. Feel free to throw bits at me though if you so desire. I'm a poor student and Christmas is coming up. Fucking help me out my
uh,
overdraft.
fucking. You haven't applied to Grant yet?
Uh, is
Because
Grant
Grant's a cool guy.
is Grant like a guy that hires stripper boys?
Grant's like Greg.
Oh yeah, old Greg
Yeah,
or the Greg's food parlor?
Greg's food parlor,
Ah, okay. Yeah, I'm with you now.
but without the taxes.
Ah, yes. Wait, no, Greg's don't pay taxes. Fine.
Greg's has a pie tax.
Fuck me.
You forgot about pie tax? Everybody was up in arms about pie tax.
Now I remember the pastry tax.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Sorry.
That was the government like, yeah, you can't have pastries. Fuck you.
Yeah. Hot ones though.
You
You
could
can't have
take.
hot pastries.
Oh
And
no, that
therefore
was their
fucking
loophole, wasn't
Greg's
it?
had yeah, and Greg's had cold fucking for a long time, but I don't know why they're hot again now. So
Ah, loopholes. It's like
yeah.
I remember that fat guy's like, you can take my freedom, you can take my what is it? You could take my petrol, you could take my money, you could take my freedom, but you don't take away my fucking sausage rolls.
I don't
But
like store-bought sausage rolls anyway, so that didn't affect me. XD.
most sausage rolls are shit anyway. Like you have to get some proper premium ones, otherwise the sausage meat shit. Pastry's
Yeah,
fine.
they ain't no snap. You gotta
Yeah,
have a snap with a sausage.
exactly. So yeah, shall we move to the outro?
Yeet.
So long, farewell, thank you for joining our stream. We're
We
going
hate
to get
you all.
copyrighted because of Article 13.
That's pretty good. That's really good.
So yes, feel free to follow me on Twitch, YouTube and Twitter, or you could follow Reedion at Biggest Reedion on Twitter, Twitch and TikTok.
TikTok.
Or
Don't forget the fucking Gmail as well. is goodgamewellplayed@gmail.com. Is goodgamewellplayed@gmail.com.
That is
Finish
good
the
game.
song.
That is good game and well played. Gmail.com.
Hot damn.
God damn. Too hard. Hot damn.
Got a police and the fireman are too hot.
Hot damn.
What are we even doing anymore? Too hot.
Hot damn.
Oh shit. Angela Merkel took all my money. I'm too hot.
Hot damn. Wait, Angela Merkel.
And I'm all that vowed that Article 13.
Why Angela Merkel?
Girl who banned you, hallelujah.
Goebbels banned you, hallelujah, did you just say?
I said girl who banned you, hallelujah.
Fuck me, man.
Girl who banned you, hallelujah.
Woo!
Girl who banned you, hallelujah.
Woo!
Girl who banned you, hallelujah.
Cause I'm
Article
gonna give it to you.
13 gonna do it to you. Because Article 13 gonna do it to you.
Friday night
Full
when I hit the
copyright
spot.
because I hit the law. Don't believe me, just watch.
Woo!
What are we even doing?
Don't believe it, just cops. That makes no sense. I don't care.
Whatever. We didn't make sense throughout the whole thing.
No, we just wanted to sing music. I'm actually stalling so I can add something real quick.
Oh, what's that?
Right. What is it? What's Discord's URL? It's discord.gg, isn't it?
Oh, I don't know.
Slash. P.
Join our Discord. It'll be on at
R
some point.
5 N S X. I'm too hard. Hot damn. Feel
Hot
free to
damn.
follow our fucking Discord. Too hard. Hot damn.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that. Discord.
So
GG.
here I am, doing everything I can.
Holding
doing
on to what I
everything.
am. Pretending I'm a Superman.
Superman.
Fucking love that song.
It's such a good song.
Fuck me. Why are we ending this stream now? I want to sing more.
Okay. What do you want to sing?
Hey, yeah, that takes us to our Discord.
Oh, yee.
Oh no, I don't want to say anything. I just want to sing.
Oh. We're of their blood and spirit of their spirit.
Let's see if
lead the
anything's going to
fight
show up on our credits.
for England and for bread. Oh,
Thanks for watching. Shout out to blank and blank and blank for you.
This was the musical episode of the podcast, by the way.
Yeah, that's a question. Why haven't we done a comedy duo?
What do you mean?
Like
I'm
Tenacious D.
I can't sing like Tenacious.
Wait. This is not the greatest podcast in the world.
This is a what's it called where you just host someone on your stream?
This is just a host or a raid? Yeah, raid.
Yeah,
Long time ago, me and Andy over here was hitchhiking down along
a
an
long
empty.
and loathsome stream.
Wait, what's the next bit?
I forget the lyrics of it as well. Yeah.
And he said,
Play the best
best
game in the world,
or I'll eat your souls. Souls. Or me and Andy. Wait, just a second. Fuck it. I'm gonna just a second. We're not ending this podcast yet.
No?
So me and Andy, we looked at each other, and we said, "Okay."
Okay.
And we cast the first thing that came into our head.
It just so
happened to be the worst game in the world. It was the worst game in the world. Look into my eyes and it's easy to see 1 and 1 make 2. We was
RGB and 3 is Destiny.
Oh shit, it's that same keyboard as me.
Oh, for real? Corsair.
Corsair, yeah. Oh,
my one's not backlit, it's just the fronts.
Oh shit. Which one is that?
I don't know, it's not. My dad bought it for me.
Oh shit. I've got the K95 Platinum.
Fancy.
What mouse do you
Should I
have?
pick one of them up?
It's very expensive. It's the most expensive keyboard on the market.
For real?
Yeah, I have a girlfriend who loves me a lot.
She sure does.
Does. She could pick a better man.
She sure could.
She also got me this, which is a very expensive mouse as well.
Well, like, don't mean to brag or nothing, but
Oh shit, boy! Fuck! I better put my mouse down. Also,
don't mean to brag.
if I click, I send like a waveform across my mouse and keyboard. It ripples.
War.
Because the IQ software like combined. Yeah, what was it was in the middle of a musical.
Oh yeah, hold on. Song in the world lyrics. I'm gonna make a parody on the fly.
The song's called fucking Tribute, mate.
I don't care. I haven't listened to Tenacious D in a second.
So we'll
And
start
a
where he goes.
peculiar thing, my friends. The game that we played on that fateful night
It
didn't
didn't
actually
actually
play
play
anything
anything
like
like
that
this
game.
podcast.
This is just a
The stream.
stream.
You gotta believe me, and I wish you were there. It's just a matter of opinion.
Oh, what the fuck?
Good God! Oh, Lordy God! I'm surprised that this game's pretty fucking shit, right? Oh God! Where is it? Reach for the fuck out of there.
What are we doing?
Well, I
Should we
think you.
just sign off?
No, fuck off. We're in the middle of a song.
Oh,
He asked us, "Be you developers?" And we said, "Nay, we are just YouTube dicks."
rock!
Oh, on our podcast.
Whoa.
On our
On
Unheard
a
of
podcast.
podcast. Oh,
Whoa.
this is not the greatest stream in the world. No,
No.
this is just a
It's just a
podcast.
tribute. Stream.
Couldn't remember the game that we played that night. No. Oh, I can't even find it on Google. Oh, until a game that
It
I
was the
can't
greatest
remember.
game in the world. Oh no.
Alright. It's the
It was the
greatest
greatest
game
game
in
in
the
the
world.
world. Oh no.
Alright. Never shape on the motherfucking greatest song in the world. Ah. Beat the flickagoo, beat the flickagoo, a flickagoo, a beagoo, beat the flickagoo, 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 a beagoo.
We should make a really shitty Christmas album to do with video games.
Fuck me, I'm already in a parody song.
Are you?
Yes. It's called I've Got a Shotgun, and I will link that as soon as that goes live.
Please do. I'm fucking down
It's
for
actually
that.
by the guy who did the not Doom Duke Nukem 3D soundtrack, Lee Jackson.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. Hold on. It's that time of the year, boys and girls.
Yeah.
Prices falling
All
all around
around
me.
me.
Kids are playing, having
Counter
fun.
Strike.
Tis
Tis the
the season.
season to buy Gary's mod. Merry Christmas.
Sales
Is
to
below
everyone.
£2. Doom. We're gonna have a
Have
Steam
a
sale
Steam sale tonight.
tonight.
I've got that. Put that game underneath the
The
wish list and wish on Sandallight.
Sandallight. Fucking is that the Linus Tactics reference right there? Sandal lights.
I don't know. I don't watch Linus enough.
RGB
Possibly.
sandals. Oh my god. RGB
sandals.
RGB sandals.
RGB Mardi Gras necklace. Imagine those on a pair of tits.
Are we actually going to write? Say, speaking of Christmas.
Mm-hmm. Nah, that's a Christmassy sweater.
Merry Christmas. I press my buttons. Do.
I'm gonna find that girl underneath the
mistletoe.
video game arcade and kiss her and get a sexual assault claim. Snow is falling.
I'm gonna find that girl. By the RGB light, she's playing Counter-Strike. Snow is
That's good.
falling
That's good. All right.
outside. I don't feel the cold because my computer's warm.
Gaben's coming to this place. Pa-ra-pa-pum-pum. Beat my bum.
I don't know, Little Drummer Man.
Pa-ra-pa-pum.
I literally
Oh.
only know the bit where Bowie goes pa-ra-pa-pum-pum.
That's Bowie.
Yeah, it was Bowie, wasn't it? Little Drummer Boy.
I
With
only
Google.
listen to it when people put it on the CD in the house, so I don't know.
Little
Like
Drummer
there was that
Girl.
one guy on the track that was trying way too hard. It's like pa-ra-pa-pa-pum.
Okay, so
They made
right.
Shrek too.
This is how many versions of Little Drummer Boy there is. There is Justin Bieber's. There's one by Rafael Martos, who I think is a Spanish singer because it seems very Spanish. It's King Country version, Boney M version. Not gonna read that one because I can't be arsed. Josh Gobain, Jackson 5, The Temptation, Bob
The
Dylan.
Jackson 5 made a version of Little Drummer Boy.
Yep. I'm pretty
I
sure David
touched
Bowie
up
sang it.
little kids, pa-ra-pa-pa-pum.
Drummer.
I gave them Jesus juice, pa-ra-pa-pum. Come to my Neverland, pa-ra-pa-pa-pum.
Oh yes, it was
I'll touch you all up, don't tell your parents.
yeah.
I'm a musician.
Yeah.
Michael
It was
Jackson.
before we get a legal claim by Jackson's lawyers that don't want us to
He's dead.
that's insensitive. That's ignorant. Please tell me you've seen that episode of South Park.
I've heard of it, yeah. I know what you're
The
talking about.
hologram of Michael Jackson's running off, and this guy's like, he thinks he's a hunter. He's like, "Oh, you must be a hunter. What's your prey? What do you prey upon?"
That's ignorant. Don't
That's
say that.
ignorant.
That's insensitive.
Allegedly. But yeah, The Little Drummer Boy by Bing Crosby and not Bill Crosby, Bing Crosby, and David Bowie,
I
Little
heard of
Drummer
it.
Boy from the movie Peace on Earth.
Oh.
What
You know it's a good song?
is a good song?
Maréchal, nous voilà. Ba ba da ba da ba da ba
But
da da da.
we have to go with this one to finish off with. Din 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 diddly din diddly din 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 diddly din diddly din din diddly din diddly din din diddly din 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 diddly din din. Long ass fucking time ago on a server on CS:GO, we there lived a humble Gaben, sales through and through. But yeah, there was a shit.
For yea, there was a
Was there
black
on?
sheep and he wouldn't get in line. His name was Young Notch and he refused to step in line. Shitty fucking tweets did he make all the time.
He wrote a tasty meme and the planets decline. Ding. Oh, you fucking feminists
the
are.
feminist cunts were coming and I runned into the city. With my
And I
shiny
turned them a fucking
cock.
new
I
one with
told
my
him a
tweets.
cunt. This guy who fuck the feminist, fuck a lie, sing fuckaloo. And if you try to fuck Minecraft, I will fuck you too. Gonna get $1 billion in the party zone. Gonna fuck Microsoft in the party zone.
They're gonna pay me off to live like a king.
In the party zone.
Should we just actually sing Tenacious D? Because that song is brilliant. That'll be our finishing song. We're gonna finish Kickapoo.
Yeah.
You disappeared, my other son. Why were you ever born? Your brother's 10 times better than you. Jesus loves us more. This music that you played for us comes from the depths of hell. Rock and roll's the devil's work. He wants you to rebel. You become a man, let's pop it. Beats the Bible, pull the strings. Your heart will lose direction, and chaos it will bring. You better shut your mouth, better watch your tone. You got a whole week with no telephone. Don't let me cry, don't let me moan. You better praise the Lord when you're in my home. Dun, dun, dun. Yo, can you hear me? I am lost and so alone. I'm asking for your guidance. Won't you come down from your throne? I need a Thai compadre who would teach me how to rock. Father thinks you're evil, but man, he like a cock. Rock is not the devil's work, it's magical and rad. I'll never rock as long as I am stuck here with my dad. I hear you brave your tables, you are hungry for the rock. But to learn the ancient methods, secret doors you must unlock. Escape your father's clutches and this oppressive neighborhood. On a journey you must go to find the land of Hollywood.
In the
City of falling angels, where the ocean meets the sand. You will form a strong alliance and the world's most awesome band.
To
To
find
find
your
your
fame
fame
and
and
fortune,
fortune, through the valley you must walk. You will face your
face your
inner
inner
demons.
demons.
Now
Now
go,
go,
my
and
son,
son,
and
and oh my god, it's such a good song.
Wait for it, wait for it. Yeah, Article 13
Your
is gonna
mic
get us
cuts
tracked
off
down.
sometimes.
Thank you for watching. If that didn't earn your bits, I don't know what will.
Why are you trying to get people's bits so much, man?
Because it's Christmas and I'm a student. Good night, ladies and gentlemen.
Good night.
Good night.
Love you all. Bye bye.
Bye.